I thought that was the goal today.
Yeah, man plans something, but divine planning is something else we can do for you. You want? What's your
Uh, what's my question? My question is, oh, just moving forward in life. That's all. Moving forward in life and personal growth. I think that's where I'm at.
precise question?
Besides
What?
that,
Precise question. One precise question.
oh,
What?
precise question. Okay, precise question. Um, oh, it's always the same. I should say it out loud.
Yeah, what's there to hide?
Well, I want to meet um a really nice, kind person, compassionate person who'll understand my journey, who'll be my partner that way. क्या बोला
थोड़ा म्यूट तो कर देकर. नहीं नहीं, इसको नहीं, सुजाता को थोड़ी. वन विद वी आर टॉकिंग वो तो ऑन रहने दो ना,
हाँ
बाकी फिर
हाँ.
नॉइसेस है.
So I find that life can be challenging and it always helps to have somebody, but I would like to meet somebody evolved and um, who's done some of their work on themselves. So it's not like complicated. I like life very simple, very calm, with lots of love, with lots of caring, wisdom, and अब आपने विश पूछी मैंने बता दी. प्रिसाइज है या नहीं है?
साइज कैसे हुआ ये? देयर इज सो मेनी थिंग्स associated. Precise question is like, like I'm looking for a partner. Will I be meeting him soon or in 1 month or 6 months? Or
Okay,
in tarot are for 6 to 8 months for general readings. We can go for longer, but it's different then.
okay. When will I be meeting?
Or is it good to have it at the moment to think like that? Or I should work on myself or something? Precise question. Let's check your energy first.
Okay.
Okay, that's here.
Not visible.
So it's okay. I can show the card. Then I'll show the card. Let me. You can see the card.
Wheel of Fortune.
You can get anything at this moment. What's the problem? The time is favorable in every ways. These next 6, 8 months. You know, whatever you want to do, it will support. The timing is supporting you.
Okay.
Ask the right. I think the
Distractions
right
are there.
question would be like, "Am I ready?
Hmm? Am I?
Am I ready? Am I ready to get into a relationship?"
Let her speak.
Am I ready to get into a relationship? Your answer will be no.
Let's see. Why you are before you're saying it. Let's see what's the energy for. If you are ready, say the question.
Am I ready to meet a wonderful person?
That is in this card. That is yes. You are
Okay.
ready.
Okay, I am ready. Yeah. Abrar, don't confuse me. Stay out of it. Okay.
You are ready, but the thing is, whether you should go in that direction, the thing is this.
Yes. Should I go in that direction?
Should you think about going into new relationship? This resonates.
Yeah, I'm asking that. Should I think about that? I mean, I'm already thinking like that.
This is
It's ulta. The high,
ulta. Ulta in reverse means no, not you should not think that right now. You should think what? Reverse of this, what?
the high,
Priestess.
or the
You
high
should
priestess.
you should think about working in spirituality. And this wheel of fortune favor will favor you.
Okay. I will continue learning Reiki.
Yeah, because
Uh,
for the next 6 to 8 months, it doesn't suggest you to that you should
okay.
go or think in that direction.
All right. I'll get off Bumble.
So it's more like you should try to make the things balanced, you know.
Okay. I'll focus on that. But
So
in the back of my mind, the thing is that मुझे um energy work रोज करना है और I like to chant some mantras every day, light a diya. Goal is that कि हवन करना सीखना है.
ठीक है ना, that's what this card is depicting you. That is what it is suggesting you, know, that you should think about being a what? High priestess.
High priestess, okay.
Or you can say it's just the name of the card, no? The priestess.
Yes.
Priestess, what does the priestess do? She
They
indulge herself into all those spiritual activities, all those religious stuff, or whatever whatever brings
yes,
balance in life or positivity in life.
yes.
So right now you should think in that direction, not thinking about relationship at this. Try to balance your energies, and then right now you should balance yourself in 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 your being.
Okay.
And then when that energy changes, it will by default it will attract somebody like that, and and then the relationship also goes well because once you are at a certain state also, like you are the way you described before, you are desiring someone like that, but you have to be also like that. Otherwise, there would be a difference. So high
Yeah.
priestess is making you grow into that person so that you can manifest that.
Okay.
Otherwise, there will not be compatibility. Like you say, I need a nice guy with wisdom, some spirituality, and all like that.
मैंने गाय तो बोला ही नहीं था.
A relationship, the relationship what with the girl, you mean? That we can check also.
हाँ, चेक करो.
What relationship? So the relationship generally we think about like that. So you should be clear. So what's the question?
The question is, no, the question is, will I be meeting a guy or a girl when I do meet them? No. What should be the question?
See, it was for the guy, so now inside you, it was for the guy.
Yeah.
And there
I'm
is
not
nothing wrong
sure.
there.
I don't think guys and I get along. Get along in the sense कि it's only that kind of I want a more deeply caring relationship. वो guys नहीं कर सकते.
So ये तो belief system हो गया ना. These are the belief system now.
Okay.
So whatever you believe, that will happen to you.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm being a little light-hearted. I'll get more serious. Okay. All right. So where are we now?
The question.
The question. Okay. The question is actually my health is what will my health look like in 2025?
Better.
What does it say? The
Hero, Hierophant. This is like a teacher or a guru or something. So, so you will know certain techniques to heal yourself, and then you will have a wisdom to share with others also. Like how I managed to heal myself or something like that. So the health will go on to positive side. It means like your health will get better
okay.
in the next 6, 8 months. Like. But
Okay.
again, your cards are coming what's related to spirituality. So if you are linked with it, you work on it, so it will help you in your health.
Will I live by myself or will I continue staying where I am?
The two questions. Will I be continue staying where I am in the next 6, 8 months?
Mm.
There is a possibility of change.
Okay.
So maybe in around 4 months, after 4 months or something, they likely to be changed in your scenario.
Okay.
The question was where you are living right now, right?
Yeah, where I'm living right now, how long will I stay there?
Yeah, how long it doesn't happen like that, but we can say like the changes seems to be there on the card, and you might be in 4 months or something around that. After 4 months or something,
Spring. Okay.
looks change in the location in your what your question was. Question else?
Long term, will I live in India or US? But this you said is mostly for 6 to 8 months. I can't say long term.
You can ask. We,
Okay, I'm asking.
yes or no. We can check for long term. Long term, more in US, not in India, like that.
Okay.
Because in India, you will find struggle with your ego.
Okay. Okay, last question. Uh, will I meet my son?
And what it means, meet my son. Like ever or what?
Ever, yeah. mean, right now it's very precarious with his father being very difficult right now. But will I have a relationship with my son?
Relationship, you have a relationship, your mother is a son.
Yes.
So the question is, will you be able to live with him like that? That's the
No,
question.
right now he's been told horrible stories. He hates me. So
That's okay. So what's the question is whether you will be able to live with him or what?
even meet him, or will we ever be friends, and will there be
There are so many questions now.
okay.
Precise.
Will my son and I have a good relationship?
This is all karmic thing. You know,
Yes. What does it say?
justice will happen at its own time. You will meet,
Okay.
but it's all karmic things.
Okay.
Right. So this difference and all and struggle and all, it is right now, it is there. Reverse of chariot. Right now it will be there. But
Okay.
ultimately justice would be done. Whosoever is right, the nature, the light will take its side.
Okay.
Justice will be done.
Okay. I accept that.
And you will meet, yeah. But what he will be thinking about you or something like, that is karmic.
Okay. That's all. No other questions.
One guidance card for you we can pull out so that
Okay.
you should follow that guidance. The guidance is what?
The lovers. Both are
Reverse.
what? Oh, your voice is gone. Can't hear you.
Reverse.
Yeah,
You
now I
can
hear you.
yeah.
What did you say?
Reverse of the lovers.
Okay. That is the guidance. So definitely no dating.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So think working on your spirituality,
Yeah.
working on that's the
Okay. Sounds good. That's
because they can bring to distractions and everything. And right now, it's not advice for you. Maybe after 6 months or 8 months, you can check again. Maybe
yes.
that the time is changed, your energy changes and everything, and then you meet the right person, right? In the sense, the compatible one. Everybody is right in their own ways. All right. So that was for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it Abrar's turn?
David.
David?
It,
We have to see you, David. You can't be in hiding.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Not back home. So
you're back home.
just back home, yes. How are you today?
Good, good, good. Good going. Good.
And my laptop is not well either, but I think it's okay. How does this work? I came in late, so do I just ask questions?
Yeah. What do you think about tarot? Both of you, Sujata and Abrar, will discuss something now. What do you guys think what the tarot is? Abrar, you tell. You were into this field first. You tell.
Abra.
Abrar,
Yeah. What is tarot?
we can't hear you. Yes, come inside.
Yeah. So,
No,
what?
we can't hear you.
Ah, you have all these cards. Each card has some meaning, but depending on who the client is,
The voice is really less.
uh, so you have all these cards, and it has its own meaning. And depending on the client, the meaning takes shape, and also like their energy, the card comes out. So it kind of shows a reflection of a person's like probability.
Okay. Sujata, what do you think? What is tarot?
Tarot is like it's it's just a subtle guidance from the universe, and it's the universe communicating with you, giving you guidance.
This is better. This is better, more closer. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for guidance.
Tarot is like there are, numerous tools with which nature can give you guidance. So these have been developed by somebody in old times to get guidance. So you connect your energies, you know. Even in the meditation, what you do, you connect yourself. And then you download the information, you connect your consciousness with the divine consciousness, and then you get the wisdom. So there are numerous tools, and tarot is one of the tools to connect yourself with the divine and then take the guidance for yourself or for the other ones. So basically, this is also a tool to so that you can use it for your evolution also, your to raise in consciousness also. Because this for this also you need to be in a meditative state. You will connect yourself to the higher self, you can say, or to the divine consciousness so that you can get the appropriate guidance or answers. So these tools were basically made to get more closer with the God, if you want to take the name God or life or divine consciousness. These studies are not complete in that sense. They don't have answer for everything, so they have a limit.
What's the limit?
And they goes, if we are doing reading, they are generally for 6 to 8 months for the present state of mind. If you change your state of mind, if you are working on yourself, on your mind, body, and the soul or energy body, then the outcomes can be different.
It can be good or bad.
Good or bad is we label it. Every situation is situation. So these
It can either
78, there
go
are
up or
78
down,
cards.
depends on how it varies.
These 78 cards are 78 situations which happens in the people's life. So it's the simple thing you can understand like that. These are the 78 situations. So if one card has been came up for Sujata, so that was a situation. So situation is what when she's asking whether she'll be able to meet her son or something, justice would be done. So there will come a situation where the justice happens. There are situations like that with other people also. So what's the outcome? But the justice would be done. Whosoever is the right, justice would be done on his favor. So this is not something that it can come out only the good outcomes like that, you know. So the truth can be little different also, what person don't want to listen. Because we make ourselves, we think of ourselves, everybody, like we are the best person on the earth, like we have never made any mistake or something. And so nothing bad should happen to us in that sense. But thing is not like that because we are living through the conditioned mind and some things sometimes we do, you know. It's just a moment, let me check for you, Sujata. This, what does your son think about? So it's the reverse of the strength. So everybody can read it if you look closer and everything, you know, and you can. So these tools can increase your intuition also. So
So strength.
reverse of the strength.
So weakness. It's a weak bond. How do I interpret this one?
Yeah, just connect yourself, be in a meditative state, ask for the guidance, what it means, or whatever, what you see first here. I'm teaching also now.
I see nurturing.
Kindness and care and bonding.
Yeah.
So if
So
it's,
he thinks he's not getting it from your side.
yeah, okay.
That's what he thinks and stuff.
Can you look at what my ex-husband also is thinking?
What he thinks about you or what?
Yeah,
Huh? What he thinks about you. Okay. What's his energy like? What he's like? He thinks about you.
the lovers. He thinks like that. That's straight. Wow.
Maybe he thinks about the old times or something. He's still remember them, those times, and still those old times have that impression. And he must have felt like, that sometimes people realize later after separation that that was the best time of my life or something with that person or something.
But I very much doubt it. He was already courting other girls and he was already,
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Later on, people realize, sometimes
yeah.
when the person is not in their life, then they realize the importance or something. When there is a person, then of course you don't think like that. But maybe at this moment you grow old and something, and then they think like that was the, because if you would if you married, right, and the way, initially the wife and husband love, nobody else outside woman can love like that. And sometimes these conclusions, these understandings comes quite later also. So this is at the moment, no? This is not like he's the person like that or he was thinking like that with you forever. No,
Yeah, at the
right?
moment.
Right.
So
You said what he thinks
will he
about.
and I become friends in future?
So before asking that question, I asked like, what do you think about him?
Uh,
See this. See this. No, no, you don't have to tell. The card is telling you.
It's a lot of swords and me killing him.
No, not you killing him. What do you think of?
I think he is
This
extreme.
is like I'm telling you the interpretation now. So this card means like you feel like I have been killed in this relationship.
Yeah,
I have been so much, you
yeah.
know, these swords are inside you through
Okay.
this relationship. That this relationship has make me dead, has affected me so much negatively, or it has,
Yeah,
it has like killed me. You know?
yeah. If
So
he could,
this is what they
if
are.
my ex could kill me and get away with it, he would do it any day. I'm not joking about it. He
And
had the
from your side, this is over. You don't even think about it like that, in that sense that it should happen or we should, come together again or something.
no. Yeah, that when if he feels that he can't take care of my son, the pact is he will reach out to me, but he hasn't.
Is what you think of him, that he has ended my life.
Yeah.
That's how card tells you. This is what, and they realize he's realizing something else. You are experiencing something else. And
So
the
down
thing
the
is,
road, will there be a friendship between the two of us?
first the question should be whether you should, but in next 6 to 8 months, you should not think about these things. That's what have already have come to you, right?
Yes.
Next to 6 to 8 months, you should work on yourself and work on your health and everything. And it's a positive sign for you,
Yes.
wheel of fortune for your like health and your work in spirituality. So if you focus more on that, that will help you more. That is the guidance. You should think in that direction, not in this direction.
Okay.
So the cards, these are the situations and the which we interpret by looking at the cards. Cards have a pictorial. These are pictures telling something. So when you work on yourself, you get, intuitive, and then, you can read them. And there is not a particular way of reading. Everybody reads in their own ways according to their elevation. In old times, people, they goes to the sages and they ask questions and something, they don't have cards, so they will take a leaf from the tree. They will look at the leaf and they will start speaking. They will look at the pattern and they will speak out something to you. So it is more of intuition. And certainly there are certain things associated to it. There are numbers, colors, or whatever event is happening over there. So they help you in that sense. So these tools also helps you to increase your intuitive powers. So these cards, we connect the energy of these cards with the energy of the person sitting in the front. And then we request the universe to guide or take out that thing which is supposed to be the answer for the question, or which should be the guidance to the person sitting in front of us. So that's in a nutshell, in a small paragraph, how it works and what it is. So any question?
Can you change your your future by doing these readings?
You can.
Can I change?
There are certain things which cannot be changed. So you have to understand destiny. There you can divide into different parts. 60% they say it is destined. That will happen. You cannot change it. You cannot change the parents. You cannot change your date of birth. You cannot change your children. Once they are out, they are out. You cannot change your wife. Once you are married, and then again it's once it is being married. So these are, the major events which supposed to happen. The contract has been signed before your birth. So you will meet those people. You have your karmic accounts. If you have to live in New York, you will come by anyways. So that these are the, you know, destined events. But there are certain things here, what you do, in what situation you are in New York, how you deal with that. Here you can make some changes so that you can live your life better. So these guidances can help you out. But anyways, for next 6 to 8 months, Sujata gonna be, she is now aware or clear that I should think in which direction.
Mm.
So whenever her mind will go astray or something, then my voice will come to her, like, not in that direction, think in that direction. That will help. Otherwise, there will be conflict in mind. She is living over there where she is living, but there is conflict, there is little, disturbance, there is this balance of the energy. So that can be changed. That this balance of the energy can be balanced. But destined thing that you have to live there in New York, that cannot be changed. So there is a little free will in that sense. So your contract with your parents was up till that time, that you will be living with your parents till that time. Then after certain age, you will be leaving, you know. So that's destiny, where you go, and then who you marry, and then what happens, and where you live. These are major events.
I want to hear what Abrar says.
About what?
Tarot card. Yours is already done?
I mean,
No.
no.
The question started with the David, no? David wanted to know what is tarot and no.
Oh, yes.
So David, any question?
Well,
Yeah.
Rishi and I spoke yesterday, and I think you know what's on my mind, Rishi.
Yeah.
So how do I
So,
get some guidance? How do I find some clarity in terms of my actions for the next 6 months?
yeah, so you frame a certain question in a precise way, Whatever you think is bringing you confusion, or you don't find an answer, or you want a guidance that whether I should do this or that. So you come up with that thing, like what will happen? What's the outcome of if I choose to do this? If I choose this project, what would be the outcome? Like, if I do this job, what would be the outcome? If I do the business, then what would be the outcome? So then you can choose among both,
Okay.
like if you have
Yes.
choices
Okay.
like that.
Yes, 5, 6 options.
Okay, let's do a couple. Should I focus on the land project in upstate New York? There are 2 pieces of land, actually. But generally speaking, should I focus on the real estate development to turn them into houses next 6 months?
Okay, let's see whether you should think about in real estate. You can think about, see, card is this. So
What does that
you
mean?
so so you can think in that way, but you will have to pay a price for it. Like something you have to sacrifice in that sense. It could be your other project or something, you know,
Mm,
or so they would be, some other thing has to be ended. There would be a little, struggle kind of. You
okay.
can think in that way, but you will
So it
have
doesn't mean my physical death, does it?
no,
No.
not physical death. It's not physical death doesn't comes in these things.
Okay.
And that's not the question you asked.
Yeah, I asked
And
about the project to see if I
yeah,
should focus
project
on
means
that.
like, it's that means an ending. So some of other thing you need to end. Maybe the other project, what you are thinking, you have to end that.
Okay. So let me ask a different question.
Mhm.
Should I focus on the venture studio that I'm launching in Princeton?
Venture Studios in Princeton.
Yes, to help entrepreneurs. Princeton Venture Studio.
See, the card is this but reversed.
What does it say? The High Priestess. Okay, what does that mean?
You have to be high priestess before you do that. You
Oh,
have to reach that thing, a certain state of consciousness at the spiritual level before you go into that kind of project.
oh, okay. And before. Oh, okay, another question related to projects. Some friends and colleagues want to work with me to launch my next fund, the next fund. Should I focus on that? Next venture capital fund. Next iteration of AngelVest.
Again, this comes but in reverse. The
What is it?
Hierophant, this is also a spiritual card.
What is it called? The Hierophant?
uh,
Hierophant?
Hierophant.
Hierophant. Okay, what does that mean?
So for you, is again to focus on your spirituality. You also.
Focus on spirituality. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, yeah. These are spiritual cards, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You are from the same kind of cards coming up for you guys.
Hmm.
So Hierophant is also like he's like a teacher, and then he has disciples. So your team members or whatever, right now it's
Hmm.
not like that. So your team member doesn't take you like like that kind of what do you say? Like they don't believe like that, like whatever you say in that sense. So there is a kind of, they don't.
Trust in this intuition.
That's also part, but but the way the David think like he will lead his team and that outcome will come. So it is not the team member doesn't look like that. The way David looked at the things and the and what do you call is the communication at the communication level they are not convinced in that sense.
Who's not convinced? Team members?
Team members, yeah.
Huh.
So there must be doubts among the team members.
Okay. So we talked about yesterday the balance between my desire for more spiritual work versus the practical aspects of life, like getting more cash flow.
Yeah, so this seems like then this card you should go into that real estate. Then you have to sacrifice for the moment for the next 6 8 months. These cards are for the next 6 8 months, but these are the major cards. All these three cards are the major cards. So majorly in your life, you should focus on spirituality first, and for the money part, you can do that real estate thing.
So spirituality, yes.
Yeah, but then you have to end your other project in that sense for the moment. You should not think about other projects.
I see. And other projects. Hmm. Okay,
It
interesting.
shows the death of the other projects like that.
Mm-hmm. And the other question is my relationships with my family. You know, a bit of turmoil at home too, with my immediate family, wife, my brother also. How can I navigate that?
What's the question?
What's the best way to navigate the relationship?
This you are saying in common with everybody?
Hmm.
Because your wife is one single person, your brother is different thing, the other is
Okay,
different.
let's start with the wife first, actually.
So what your wife thinks about you?
Yes, what does my wife think about me?
Is everyone frozen? What's happening?
Rishi's thinking.
Oh, okay.
So you see the card?
The Tower. What does that mean?
Anybody? Brad?
What is the tower? Tower means to build?
You see the situation, not the word. Don't read the word. See the
Oh,
situation. This is the situation happening.
It's burning.
Tower's burning.
So,
Falling apart.
falling apart.
People want to get out.
People are already out, not get out. Means they are thrown out. See, there's a thunderstorm on the tower. No, it's like whatever she was, imagining, expecting, that expectations inside her mind is not being fulfilled like that. So sometimes those kinds of thoughts comes to her like this is like you know destroyed my life or something, or this kind of life, this kind of life is not a disastrous life or something. These kinds of thoughts sometimes comes to her, but she manages, because this was reversed, but she manages out of her mind state. She is able to cope up with those thoughts. She is able to handle, but such thoughts comes to her. So out of those energies, she might react to you, but she has control. She hasn't gone out of control yet, because it's worse. So sometimes she feels like that. That my life, like whatever expectations have not been met, like the way she has this dreamt of life or something, like that.
Okay, that's a fair characterization, I would say.
You better go to your wife and cook her something good, okay?
It's beyond that.
Yeah.
That's
I
not going to
mean,
work.
come on. If you cook something good to her, it'll cheer her up. She's doing
Not
everything.
cooking things like
You
that.
you
Things
don't
are
know,
not.
bro. You don't know, bro. Cooking something's not going to work. I bring her $1 million, maybe.
Yes, yes, yes. That's something,
No. That's why it's related.
Because
Yeah. Related to my,
expectations and dreaming of
yes,
these
yes.
things. That's the thing, sir.
Let's reverse it. What do I think of my wife?
What do
What
you
do the cards
think?
say?
You
Yes.
don't know?
Well, let's see what the cards say.
See the card.
What does it say? The Fool. what What does that mean?
It's straight. So
Mhm. What does that mean?
wait, let me download.
Okay.
So what do you think of your You don't think any negative, you think in positive way only. You you don't care in that way. You think everything is fine, or it happens. It's a part of life. It happens, and you don't make that thing so big in that sense.
Mm,
The way your wife had made the things, or sometimes she goes through the certain kind of emotions and psychological attacks. You don't think in that sense.
mm,
And you are living in your own ways and doing your own things, and you know and you don't think it's something serious, or in that
mm,
way, like very serious, or I should think in that way, or something
mm.
massive is happening, or something. You are going your own way.
Well, that is partially true or true. I don't, everything is fine, I typically think. And when I have some challenges and it impacts my life, my family, I think it's not natural, but okay, not nice, but it's kind of natural. Uh, Maybe my
Here the
wife thinks
thing
differently. Yeah,
Here the thing is what you think about your wife. Now you are mixing up the things,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But what the way your wife thinks about the situation, you don't think like that.
Mm,
So for you, you still think the positive sides. You see the
mm.
positive sides.
Yes, I do.
You see the
Correct.
sunny sides. You
Yes,
see the beauty of the things.
yes, I do. Correct.
Yeah,
Whereas she's like going nuts, right? But she's managing.
yeah. But she's
Yeah,
managing. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's right. So I feel over the years just the sense of disconnection, this disconnect. And I was driving home from New York City just now. My daughter was performing in a concert, and uh, she did very well. But I mean, I just always there's this sense of disconnection that I feel with my family.
yeah. Mm.
How do I resolve that? How do I fix that?
Yeah. So let's ask the guidance. What you should do to have a better family life, right?
Yes, correct.
That's the guidance you need.
Yes, 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 I do.
So this is the card.
Oh, what does it say?
It has come reversed. So this is Three of Cups.
Three of Cups.
And what is happening? So the thing is, what is happening? Look at the situation.
Samikaran.
Huh?
Samikaran.
What are they
What?
doing?
Yeah, what is happening in this situation?
They're
The
toasting.
guidance,
People.
you should not do this and give time to family and all. And give more time to, let me,
Party.
more in more detail, I'll tell you. Wait.
Are they cheering? Are they toasting?
Yeah, that's what's happening now.
They're toasting, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You are not in a, like, you are fine in your own place, but you need to give more time emotionally to your family and avoiding those toasting things outside and give that time to be more emotionally present to your wife or children. Not just the physical presence, but the emotional.
Mm.
At the emotional level, you need to connect with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
And
true.
rather than just thinking about yourself and just thinking about your happiness only, you should, at the emotional level, you should try to be in connection with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the guidance.
Mm-hmm.
No toasting anymore, David.
What?
No toasting.
No toasting?
Yeah. I mean, now you have narrowed down your path, right? Right now, your priority is the real estate.
Well, I want to go back to that. So we talked yesterday about cash flow. What is the guidance for manifesting cash flow, Rishi?
To efforts in right direction. You are doing efforts, but it's not in the right direction
Mm.
at the moment. So that's why the fruits are not coming. So it's not the fruitful outcomes are not there. So the
What is this?
guidance is, huh?
What does the card say? The card says effort, but not the right direction. Okay.
Yeah, efforts, but not in the right direction. So if you put the efforts in the right direction, whatever you are putting right now, you have to put on the other sides. Where are you putting your efforts in these right now for making cash flow? In these projects?
Everything. I mean, the venture studio, trying to get clients for that, trying to raise a fund, trying to put the real estate project together,
Yeah.
and
So
raising money for the real estate project as well.
wherever you are doing right now, you should do in a different way now, not in those things. That's it.
Mm. So, in what way? What is the guidance for which way should I?
That options you have seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, you had that real estate thing, so that will give you money. That's it.
Really?
But there is something else you are doing.
Well, I've launched this New York City Conscious Entrepreneurs gathering, but it's related to the real estate, related to eventually the real estate project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking to launch a cryptocurrency around the real estate project, around this community, like an NFT based on trees, or a cryptocurrency to connect the lands. Well, what else am I doing? I'm trying to get clients.
Is there anything else also you can do? You have any other option also?
Well, with this venture studio, we're going to start trying to teach classes, or we're going to try to mentor people, because what I get now all the time, people ask me for money because I'm an angel investor. So instead of asking me for money, we're going to teach people how to raise money. We're going to try to coach people on how to present to VCs and angel investors on how to raise money. So instead of, I use the analogy, instead of giving a man a fish, we're going to teach the man how to fish.
Also, fractional CFO.
Also, fractional CFO, yes, correct. But that's also client work. Just fractional CFO is meant to bring in cash flow.
So you have now, for your cash flow, you have how many options? Real estate?
Well, the real estate doesn't bring in cash flow immediately. The
Mm.
quickest cash flow are clients. Basically, people hire me to be a fractional CFO. Or if we start these courses, then we'd start courses and start coaching courses. But the fractional CFO model is lumpy, which means that they hire me for a few months, like a consulting job, right? Like a lawyer. You don't hire a lawyer forever. Hire a lawyer for a specific project. When the project is over, then he's got to find new clients. So that's part of the challenge.
Now. So what is the question?
The question is, which area should I focus on to get the fastest cash flow coming in, the most effective cash flow coming in?
How many areas we have? Name again. One by one, we will choose what will happen in that.
Okay, one
What's
is
the first?
the fractional CFO or consulting work. Let's just call it consulting work. Consulting work,
Consulting work?
consulting and coaching. Yeah, let's call it
Yeah,
that.
first, one by one, we will go. Consulting and coaching.
Yes.
Okay, and the next one?
The next one, I think it's part of that, but call it like fractional CFO.
Fractional CFO.
The
Okay.
third one would be the real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah, the real estate project.
And
The fourth would be to raise this fund. Raising a fund, we can collect management fees. Raising my next fund, of which Abrar is going to help me with as well. I was looking at the materials today for the current fund, Abrar. We're going to retweak that for the next fund.
these are the four things?
Yes.
You know, your situation will change around after 6 months. It will take 6 months. So right now, after 6 months, it would be a good season for you.
Mm.
And then you check for these things. That what should I choose?
I see.
But right now, whatever you will choose, it will not come to your expectations, right?
None of them, you're saying?
Mhm.
Should he take a job with someone for the 6 months?
Six months, there is a success in a, rapid way, in a fast way, in a short time. But you have to take care of that then, because once you get success easily or in a short time, and ego can come up and then it can destroy everything.
Oh, but there's a fast way in the next 6 months, you're saying?
After, yeah.
After 6 months, what about before 6 months?
4 6 months, like these months going on. like your present scenario, what you can do to change them. Yeah, you have to. Right now, you can just focus on balancing your energies, balancing every aspect in that sense. Your emotions, your family, your work, your thoughts, your mind. Right now, you just focus on balancing of your energy. That's the card of magician.
I see. Balancing energy. So that means more spiritual work, more inner work for me.
That's also part, and it also includes your emotional states also. Try to bring balance at home also,
Mm,
because they're also connected with you. Those energies also affect you.
mm,
So try to bring in harmony, everything.
Trust me, David. I'm sitting in New York. My parents are sitting in Chennai. My body starts moving on its own, as if someone is overthinking, and I have no clue who's overthinking around me. It's crazy, man, how much your people in your DNA can affect your energy.
mm, mm.
You are already trying it. It's not like that. It card shows you are trying it. So sometimes little relaxation also helps. You know, go on
I
a,
see.
go on a little retreat for yourself, kind of.
He
You are,
doesn't take any. I don't see David taking any break. He's
yeah, so
full.
sometimes that is required, taking a break or taking a rest from,
Mm,
because the card shows he's already trying it, trying to balance all those things and
mm.
everything. He's doing his efforts. But sometimes you have to leave everything and be relaxed for a while.
Well, the moment where I am in some ways relaxed, but I feel high vibe is right after my martial arts class, my karate, almost every time. That's like an hour. I do it like once or twice a week, but every time. Even I go in like with a headache or sluggish or whatever, I come out energized. That is
Yeah.
my form of relaxation.
Yeah, but that is for half an hour. And 23 and half hour, what
1 hour. Yeah, it's like an hour. Once a week, twice a week.
the week and twice a week. Yeah. So that
Mm.
sometimes
So
you
when you
just
say
have,
relaxation, like a retreat, I go away for like a week or something. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it will help you. You will be leaving everything aside. Okay,
Not sure if I
leave
can
it,
do that.
everything aside. Leave the whole world aside for a
Mm.
while. Yeah, yeah, that will.
Mm.
It will help you, though it will create little turbulence at home, of course, and among maybe, you will be not able to, it will be difficult to make other people understand in that sense, but,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
but it would be fruitful for you.
I mean, already my wife thinks I'm a bit crazy, but if I go away for a week, then forget it. She'd be like screaming top of her head.
It will be like a fight for you.
Yes,
But
it will
yeah,
be. Yes.
that's that's what card is showing. So I'm picking up those cards also with like what will happen if you are going on a retreat and then, you
Yeah,
see what.
yeah. Yes, I see that. Yes.
But it's fruitful.
Mm. But I don't need to go on a retreat. If I go to like a business meeting, if I go like away for a couple of days on a business trip, to me, that's kind of like a retreat, actually, believe it or not. Like I went to a family office conference in Los Angeles and Dallas like 6 months ago. That was like a retreat. Yes, I was working, but I was thoroughly enjoying it.
That's what you have to quit, David. No, 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 no toasting. All these conferences have alcohol and stuff, right? You meet a lot of people, more ideas.
Meet a ton of people. Yeah,
It's
and
not
love.
relaxing you. It'll be it. I attend those events too. It's gonna drag you even more towards your efforts, more focused towards all those things. A retreat is someone where you can detach from all those things, like stay away from your mobile, stay away from your laptop, stay away from your work.
To
That's
leave the world aside.
yeah.
Like a 10-day Vipassana retreat, silent retreat.
That is wonderful.
Yeah,
But
let's
that is,
apply.
yeah,
I'm in. Let's apply together. I
I'm not
think
sure if I'd survive. I think I'd like have withdrawals after the first day. Hmm. Okay. Maybe the next summer or this summer. Right now, it's not feasible. Because I need to look at after my father. He's he's elderly and he needs some help. And my wife doesn't like it when she's the one cooking his meals. I need to be around.
so anyways, the time will change. 6 months.
So let me ask, what happens in 6 months?
Oh, what happens? It's not like what happens. How can the cards tell? Like cards are showing you good time, success.
I'm in the same boat, David.
That's showing like success in a short time. What can maybe you do something and you get successful in a short time.
Like we did that what session? The last we did the family constellation one, and you said we all had the same problems. And today's session of tarot, do you think the problems that were discussed were something similar to all of us? Like that, there is some connection.
For him also, like spirituality, those cards has came up for him and for Sujata also.
I
For you,
also
we
have
haven't
the
put
problems.
got any cards yet.
I have both the problems. I have both the questions.
You have questions?
I mean, these guys already answered. Like, I think it's the same question I will ask. Should I date? Probably no, right?
Let's see. Maybe yes. Who knows? Maybe that girl will bring you on the right path. Huh?
Maybe I should ask the question too. Should I date? Kind of curious. What do the cards say
Who? For Abraham?
for me?
For you? Okay, let's see. No. No.
No. Okay, good.
You will not be able to handle, you know, at the emotional level, it will be a disastrous stuff.
Okay, good to hear.
Not advice.
About me, should I? Should I?
Yeah, so we are done with David. Now we can go to you. Your question is, should you
Yeah, should I
say,
date?
should you date someone?
The,
You have somebody to date? You have a choice?
I mean, I like a couple of people, but I
So
think I don't know. I don't know. First question is, should I date in the
you
next?
think in that direction? Yeah, right.
No, no, not not
No.
not in the next 6 months.
It will bring more disbalance.
Okay.
Mm.
You will not be able to handle the things,
And what
one
was the
one
card?
mind is going in that direction, the girl is going in that direction,
Yeah.
work is going in that direction. You won't be
And
able
what
to
is
handle.
the chariot?
Chariot, but reverse.
Reverse. Okay. No to dating. And uh, should I apply for should I like what should I say? Should I sit down and build a thesis, a
Hmm?
proper venture thesis?
Should, should you?
Should I sit down, spend some time, and build a proper venture thesis for me to get into like the compatible company?
What else option you have?
Uh, Directly apply without developing the thesis, without having a thesis.
Anything else?
Uh, Apply for an accelerator.
Anything else?
Apply a job in a venture studio.
Second one was what?
Apply for a job in an accelerator.
What are you asking me? Like what should I do for the sake of work?
Yeah, yeah.
So the second thing you said, it will have a lot of it will be fine, but it will have a lot of mental pressure on you, a lot of thoughts, a lot of energy consumed at the level of the mind. And the last one you said what?
Venture studio.
Huh?
Venture studio. Should I apply for a
What it
venture
means?
studio? Venture
When
studio. Venture studio.
that you can do, but your approach has to be mature because you will take that in a mature way. So for that, you need to do in a matured way. So
What
it's
kind of maturity? How I present?
mature, huh?
How I present?
Maturity towards the attitude of maturity in the attitude towards the subject, towards the work. Only then it would be fruitful.
Okay.
Because here it shows you will be like in the present state of mind, you will take it as like a teenager do, like the approach of a teenager, not like a matured, experienced person. So you should change your mind, and then you can choose among these two things. The
Okay. Not the VC one.
rest, the second one and the fourth one, that's came. I don't know what those thing means, but the second one and the fourth one, they comes out some positive, but they have their own price to pay.
Okay. Should I focus on building the temple healing ecosystem as my priority?
what is that? A new project for you? That is King of Cups.
King of
That
Cup.
will that is the most fruitful one. That's what's coming out, and it will help you. It will help you emotionally also. It will satisfy you internally. Rest of the things doesn't seems to be satisfying you.
Hmm.
In one, you will be emotionally drained itself. I don't know which was this Page of Cups. This will make this the last thing you said. It will help you in
Okay.
balancing your emotions and balancing your life in that sense. The King of Cups is a powerful one. Yeah.
So can I just focus on only this, and
Only what?
can I just focus on just this?
The last one.
Yeah. Or should I have something along with it?
State again the question.
Can I just focus only on the last project?
Should add something else also.
Should I add something else also? Now, what is that something? What is the nature of that something that I should add?
And you have to give me option.
Uh, Venture Studio,
Hmm?
Venture Studio.
Venture Studio, you asked.
Yeah. To add to that plus what?
Okay. Okay. Add to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So name Venture Studio.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should you add Venture Studio with this? And what was the other one?
Accelerator.
Accelerate. Accelerator.
Hmm?
What is accelerate? Both are fruitful, but accelerator brings you high free will, and the other one is you are gathering and having fruit, but lot hard work.
Should I apply for Sean's should I request Sean? Should I apply with Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Now I have clarity.
Yeah. So yeah, now these four cards, these are making you three cards. Yes, these are the best things for you to see these cards.
What is okay? Got it, got it. I got complete clarity. So basically, I should go to Sean. Like I should first, I will prepare. Then I'll go to Sean. I will tell him about my purpose. I will also say that I want to do this both the things. He's a very supportive guy, and like probably ask him for any opportunity to work with his accelerator.
This three things is the best combination and the higher combination.
Got it.
Spirituality also it includes here.
Got
So
it.
that's the
So it's
that's the most
temple, Sean. So these are the two things, right?
three things you said.
Yeah, accelerator is basically Sean.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it. One more question. What is my purpose?
This is not like purpose for the 6 months.
Yeah.
What is your purpose? Everybody's purpose is the same, though it looks different on the surface. What's your purpose? That precise question. Make it a little precise.
I so let before that let me ask one more question. I always go to places which has been desecrated, and why? Like why? Is it a karmic thing, or
You go to places. What?
whenever like I kind of go to places which has a lot of, I don't know whether I like negativity and stuff. I mean, it's like as soon as I sleep and like even if I clear it, after I sleep and wake up, I kind of feel those energies seeping in. I'm confused. Why? Why?
Make question in one sentence, precise. What's the question?
I mean, it's a very stupid question, but should I be aware of what's in the room whenever I go, wherever I
In the
go?
room?
I mean, wherever I go. I mean, I'm gonna like this is a very stupid question asking what should I be aware? Should I protect myself? I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like like I come into overconfidence or a teenager mode where I start ignoring things and signals, and I end up getting, you know,
So what's the question? And
question
what
is
what what do you want to know?
I need guidance for career. I need guidance for mental and emotional stability.
I need guidance for career. One question I need for mental. Third question, for the fourth question, fifth
I
question.
mean, one after other, one after other.
What for the
I
career? You didn't get it from here. These three cards.
Okay. But how should I prepare myself like for the career? Like, how can I mean,
Now you will ask me how I should make rice from the tarot. You're gonna ask how should I prepare the rice.
okay, I need guidance for my mental and emotional balance.
I had the same questions.
Now it's the energy is connected with him now at the moment. Now the cards are connected with Abrar.
Yes.
So once it's over, then we'll. So what was the question?
I need guidance for my mental and emotional balance.
Start living for others. Don't only think about yourself.
Sean said the same thing. He's like, find your purpose. You can't be for yourself. What do you want to do for others? Start living for others. I become so aware about what's happening around me, and the focus totally goes about me, my desires. You're right. Start living for others. Start living for others. Hmm.
Doing something, out of your heart, without any expectations, without any selfish motives, without any, any gains or something. So that brings, it's for everybody actually, but especially for you in this card, it says like that, the
So
portion
any
associated
any
to you.
any task that you can give me,
Huh?
any task.
Any task. So that is a different thing now. That is you are bringing theta inside, right? Needy ones.
Hmm?
Help the needy ones, help
Yeah.
others.
Okay.
And if money is involved, you should help with the money also.
Should I help people get funding?
Help people in need who needs money.
Yeah, startup founders for
No,
funding.
this you are mixing like that, you are mixing business. This is
Okay.
living for others, like doing charities or something like that.
I myself need charity.
That's why. That's the reason.
Got it. Got it. Got it. That's why I should talk with Sean also. Everything is
Like
connected
that.
now.
Yeah. So money problem comes like that because when we sometimes we are so attached to the money and thinking about ourselves only.
Mm.
So sometimes we have to live for others even if we don't have that much in our pocket, but still, whatever we can do for others.
I mean, I cook for others. I mean, I cook for myself, but I use others to complete it. So purely profit motive. I mean, it's tough to not have any expectations and do something. Very rare.
That's
It's like,
all for
oh,
you?
hmm? Should I?
That's all for you?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I got answers for my career and my mental and emotional stability, everything. Now I have clarity. What should I do?
Yeah, David, you want to say something?
Um, hmm. Yeah, how should I work on my emotional stability as well? Same question as Abrar.
Like giving appropriate energy to all the things, all the four things. Your work means your whatever work you do, and then equal amount to your emotional world, equal importance to the state of your mind, and equal importance to your career or finance. So putting all the things, giving appropriate energies to each and everything, it will bring balance to your life.
Hmm.
It's not neglecting one aspect and totally consuming ourselves into one field or something. So
Hmm.
taking all the things together.
Hmm.
And only working on yourself will will help you to do that. Whatever spiritual um, practices you do to bring harmony in life. So
Okay.
giving equal importance to every aspect of our life, that will help you.
So if I work on myself, will that impact other aspects like work as well?
You're working yourself, Bra, mute. Yeah, so if you are working it's with everybody. If you're working spiritually on yourself, so it will balance your life.
Hmm. Okay. A separate question, very specific. My brother and I had been on bad relations the last couple of years. That's because he and my father have bad relations, because this happened after my mom passed away in 2018. It's been, wow, 6 years already. Yeah. How can I mend the relations with my brother?
That you should have come there for that, actually, what would be the best thing? You should come to the family constellation workshop. But still, I'll take out a card, but you should come for that over there.
Okay, sure.
That would be a really great thing to know how your brother is speaking and you are speaking.
And what does
So,
he think of me? What does he
huh?
think of me? What does he think of me? How does he think about me?
Yeah, what? No, not you, but generally, what he's thinking actually,
Yes.
and why he's behaving like that, and why, and what you think in that way. Sometimes you yourself doesn't know yourself.
Yes, that's right.
We choose, so we choose the other person
When is the next family constellation meeting?
in a couple of weeks.
Okay, I will attend.
So now the question was your brother.
Yeah.
What was the question?
How do I mend the relationship with him?
Oh yeah, right. Well, the relationship gets better with the brother. By by not behaving like a leader of the tribe, but giving him also the appropriate equal, uh, state or space, giving him equal right uh, to perform or to express himself.
We tried that 6 years ago. He was in charge of taking care of my mom, our mom, and didn't turn out the way that we all expected or wanted, at least.
Yeah, it's not like that. If sometimes it's just simple talks with them, just taking a general suggestion from them, general guidance from someone, general sweet talk with some person, that also change the things. But these things, that's what I'm saying. This will be more clear for you in family constellation because there are so much associated with that.
Okay.
Because in that whole family drama happens.
I see. Okay, so let's switch gears. Something very specific. My dad is looking to sell his rental property. I've been helping him with that. Is that the right decision to make? Sell that house?
Yeah, it says yes. It's it's a right thing to do. Rental property.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do, and then something new will happen after selling that. Once it is sold, something new will happen in life.
I see. Can I ask you about my father's health?
Yeah, ask, yeah. For the next 6 to 8 months, we can tell you.
Sure. He's
Oh.
getting slower. He's mentally very sharp. what can we do to maintain his health, or will he maintain his health after 6 to 8 months?
So now there are two things. One is the guidance, one is the state, how his health would be in the next 6 8 months,
Yes.
what he should do. So it doesn't seem that positive. So do whatever best you can do to support him.
So what does that mean? Not too positive.
I mean, like the health wise, he's not going to, like, the health would be kind of doesn't show like it's like he's getting healthy, like he's recovering or something. It doesn't show like that, but
Mm.
or health will get better. It doesn't show like that. So present state. So what you can do is health better. Can't do much, it's a kind of age also. So you can't do much in that sense, like, So let it be the way it is going. It's fine. Do whatever best you can do according to whatever you feel.
Mm. This one's regarding my daughter, my older one. She's applying to colleges for next year.
Next year.
Well, this year, 2025. She's a senior in high school.
Mhm.
How should I put the question? I'm a bit. How should I put the question? Will she get into a top school of her choice?
She has to gather that strength. Right now, she don't have that strength. And and ultimately, this again thing comes to that spirituality only. So whoever one works on the spiritual level, he can get anything. And it shows little, that with this state of mind or with this state of approach, it looks like it's difficult. But after 6 months, if she's working on herself, then things can change. So
Hmm.
whatever college she thinks.
What makes it difficult? You think her state of mind?
Yeah. State of mind, ego.
And if I were to coach her, to guide her to change, what can we do to change her chances of getting into the top school of her choice?
Some things are, destiny also. So we cannot change like that. So this is like the card of justice. So justice will be happen. So
What does
wherever
that
she
mean? Hmm,
means whatever she deserves, she'll go there.
I see. How can I make the outcome a bit more intentional to what?
Whatever to me.
Hmm,
It should actually really doesn't matter. So if you work on yourself now, then you will feel like that these things really doesn't matter. Because ultimately, even if we get that, what we are looking for actually not for these things. We are looking for that peace, happiness inside us, that
sure, I get that, but
satisfaction.
I understand that. But for her, it's a different
Yeah. She
perspective.
needs to take her own lessons. That's where that ego part came. She has to take her own lessons in that sense. Life is like that. It's the individual life. Though it looks like there are children, there are this, but it's an individual life going on. If we are in a good state of mind, in a balanced state of mind, then we can also, guide others also in that way. And then they don't run after, in that sense, they don't lose their balance for these things. Because from where they have learned all these things, from the society, from the culture, from the conditioning around themselves. So if your life is like, shining one, they will ask you, they will follow you, how dad is so peaceful and calm all the time. They will ask you. Then you will say, yeah, really doesn't matter because all this peace and calmness really doesn't matter on the outside world.
Sure, I get that at this point in my life, but my wife and I have been putting so much resources into our kids and to give them the best possibility to get into the schools that we have in mind. I'm just wondering if this is the right approach or not after all these
Her
years.
approach. She has to learn her own lessons. You have to learn your own lessons. Like some karmic counts you are together. And then you are living in the same house. Four people, four lives, four different worlds are going on.
Yes.
It looks we are living in the same world, but all the four people are living in four different worlds.
Mm. Well, five people. I've got two daughters. My dad's with us as well, so there are five of us.
Yeah. There are five different worlds
Mm.
in that sense. So mind game. It's all the play of the mind. It is making something really important, and that the same mind is making something, doesn't matter. It's like if somebody have a breakup. For some person, it become a trauma. And for other person, he is happy. It doesn't care. It doesn't affect him. Situation is the same. So it is our mind which will label the things.
So this is what the cards say. And again, we go back to the first question. Tarot. What is tarot? And it's energy, right? This is what the universe says. Is that correct?
The tarot is a tool in which we get connected with the universe and we can take the guidance from them. And we put a certain question and we uh, try to get the answer related to it.
Is it possible to change the outcome of these answers?
That's what I'm saying. Like, some can be changed, some cannot. How can you change your date of birth? How can you change your place of birth? How can you change your parents? So things associated with them, they will flow with you. How can you change the DNA in that sense? You can change, but it's a different process. That's also karmic if you're working spiritually on yourself. And then you don't talk these things like how to change the outcome of these worlds. But then you really don't care about the outcome of this world. If talking at the level of this world, some things are destined. They're supposed to happen, it will happen. No one can change it.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain degree in which we can bring the change. So that's where these things play their part. And these are not like complete things. They are also missing some parts. They cannot tell about that. If somebody come and ask like when I will die or something, it's not like
Okay. Then I guess I shouldn't ask you that question.
no, no, it's okay.
I mean, different techniques have different wavelength, right? Like I think a tarot is like you see that thread of the path of the universe where you have that like preset notions in between, which are nodes, but there are different threads that you can change. And how you change different, other than the nodes, there are different threads between two nodes. And if you want to change those threads, then you have to work on your mindset, your root cause, your energy dynamics. Then those will either go up or down. But then the nodes will stay same where things are fixed, but the karmic things can go up or down, but depending on how you can work on your mind and the root cause. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, 60% is distance. What's supposed to happen was, and 40% you can make change. That's why nobody can predict accurately 100% because some things can be changed and some things can not be changed. So sometimes the prediction comes true for certain people in that sense, because those are destined.
Ugh.
So it is like that.
Got it.
So something 60% product karma cannot be changed. Destiny is destiny. 40% is there, so they can be changed.
Got it.
So tarot is basically if you are confused at some position, at some point, what should I do? Then it helps you. Like you have four choices. What choice should I take? And it will help you.
Mm.
Abra, silent.
Got it.
You're confused at some point. There is decision making stuff, and you are confused. If you have like your daughter has two, three college to choose, then we can go with the tarot. Okay, let's try this college, which is the best one for her if she has an options like that. But guys, it helps you like that. So if she chooses that college, then what will happen? If she chooses that college, then what will happen? Like,
I think colleges and stuff are major events. I
mhm.
don't know. I think colleges are major events.
No, if you have three colleges of equal wavelength, you are confused which one I should choose. They all are good.
Got it.
Like you have to live in America. That's a major event. So which city, New York, New Jersey, or something closer, you can see these cities are my options. I'm getting job in these three places. So which one I should choose?
Got it.
Then it's like, it helps you in that sense. Like, okay, this job is good for you, or if you choose this one, then what will happen? If you choose that
I
one,
mean,
then
I'm in
what
the
will
right place. That is the reason why I came to New York. I can see it little by little. I can see it.
what?
This place, I don't know. Probably, I think New York, out of all the other states, probably I haven't been other than Washington. But I think New York is very diverse. It's a confluence of culture. People are open to experiment. People are open to change. Uh, People are very much receptive over here. Lot of yoga schools and colleges and stuff. And it's also like the capital of capitalism, which is like, you know, in both the cases, it's extreme over here. So I think I landed at the right place.
We are the right place because it is where we're supposed to be. We have to play it from there. That's Wherever we are, we have to play the game from there. Whatever condition we are, whatever situation we are, among whatsoever people we are.
That's true. I'm very happy. I'm very happy where I am. I mean, or, after a couple of hours, I'll say something else. I mean, the monkey mind always want to complain with everything that it is God. You can give it the throne, but then still it will still complain that, the throne is not clean or like someone else has used the throne. And even if you get a new throne, it will still complain like, oh, nobody has used it, so it's discomfort for me. It has something, some kind of,
That's
suggestion.
that's our approach. That's our approach towards the life. That's the mind is. That's called the mind.
I mean, I've seen few people who are always happy wherever they are, whatever they do. I mean, I think that is very cool. Especially, you remember, I told you I saw that beggar who was sitting and watching everyone. But when I went and gave him food, he didn't take it from me. He did not want food. He did not want money. He was just sitting quietly like mum and he was just observing and I was like, this guy is into something.
Yeah, so that's the state of mind. People work on themselves and then they reach the state of mind that everything is passing, coming, going, arising, and extinction.
That was scary. That was scary and cool at the same time.
Scary for the ego,
I don't
fool for
know.
the
He
consciousness.
looks from his clothes and the way he was sitting and way he looked like a beggar, but he didn't want money. He also didn't want food, both of which I tried to offer him. Now I started questioning, so what exactly does he want?
Do you think he wants something?
Yeah. How can he not want something?
When
Yeah.
you say he, you refer to God?
No, no, I met this guy in Rishikesh,
Yes.
yeah, on the road, and that was very, very interesting subject for me.
Yeah, so there are beings on this planet Earth which are realized beings and while living in that ultimate state of awareness. So these things doesn't matter to them. So that's it for today. What do you say?
I have one question. So when you say someone like that, they don't care, they're aware.
They don't care. It's not they don't care. They are not indulged like that in a egoic way.
Okay,
They will care if somebody needs their help, they will be there for them.
okay. So my question is, okay, I have to be careful about whom I talk with, what I talk with, what I see, what I do. If I'm not, then I start spiraling down. I get engrossed into emotions. Get engrossed into my monkey mind. And, any tips to deal with that? Because it's so sudden. It's so sudden. It's like a flip of a switch. It's so sudden. And that sudden doesn't happen sudden. I'm aware that it builds up. It builds up over time. Then it becomes sudden. So when it is building up, those energies, how do you kind of, you
Give
know,
an example, precise example.
let's say my sacral is out of control, right? I'm
What is
good.
out of control?
I mean, I'm good. I'm doing everything, but then suddenly my sacral is out of control. I get like, sexual thoughts. I like, I I know it's not sexual thoughts. I get irritation. I get some kind of like some this kind of feeling. I get this kind of feeling. How do I
Yeah,
say?
so that remains for 2, 3 days, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that is that is the that is your menstrual cycle, you know?
Men have menstrual cycle.
Yeah, yeah. Men's also have it. And that nature has made it for the woman, it is like, for the woman it's very clear, but for men also have it.
No,
So once a
but when I was with after staying with you after even coming to Chennai at least for
no, you will see. Once a month you will feel sometimes low and sometimes this and that.
okay,
Majority of people they will feel like if you give a little, uh, if you be sensitive towards your, every day, then you will feel it.
yeah,
But there would be time once a month where you will feel like that.
got it. So it's normal.
It's normal, yeah.
So
But then you,
how do
uh,
I deal with that?
So we have only one answer for that. Work on yourself, and you will find out the way.
David, let's go to Vipassana, David. No mobile, nothing, no talking, nothing.
I don't know if I can afford the 10 days, unfortunately. I mean, I can't even keep up with the 1.5 hour uh, Reiki self healing every day. I mean, how can you expect me to go over 10 days?
David, if we can't fight with ourselves, then who else? Like, how can we fight with our with what's happening to us around us?
No, I understand. I would love to go. I would love to go for Vipassana for
Let's
10
take a
days.
10-day Vipassana, a jihad, mission
But
jihad.
mm,
Let's go on mission jihad. 10 days of Vipassana. Kill the ego.
mm, mm.
Ego is deciding to kill the ego.
I mean, at least reduce it, right? Like, I'm ready to do anything.
It's like understanding. You understand the play of the minds and you don't indulge with it and you are happy wherever you are.
I,
It's a simple
I
understanding
was
thing.
like that. I was like that when I was with you. After I came to my home, I was like that. Even after I came to New York for a month, I was like that.
Then
But
energy field changes.
yeah, but
Energy field
after
also
a
has its own.
month, it's probably because I started indulging a lot with people, like trying to try. I don't try trying to do the like assignments properly, stuff like that. But people were like, chill, they just want to enjoy and stuff. Now they have a problem with me because I'm chilling till the last day of the subject. Now they are like, oh, Abrar, you are nowhere. What are you doing? You didn't do this. They didn't take me serious when I was serious. So, you know, what am I? Now, after that 1 month, then I kind of spiral back into that. After that, I've been like fighting back and forth, back and forth. I think I need to disconnect from everything around me, like I did with you, for at least 10-15 days and just work on myself. And, then probably when I come out, uh, I'll be like, I don't know. I'm pretty much sure that I'm,
Patience like that.
huh? It's not like
Don't
that.
expect things to, just do whatever you can do wherever you are, whatever best with your efforts you can do, you should do it. And we should not, you know, be attached with the outcomes also, 10 days we will do, I will
So much
leave the
attached to
world and then I
outcome.
will come out like a superhuman or something
I'm,
like that.
I'm
No?
I'm super attached to outcomes.
Yeah.
Anything, I'm always like, more than the pros. I come from back. I start from the outcome, then I start coming back. That's my way of thinking things. The only thing I didn't do in that way is spiritual like journey. I didn't have any expectations because I didn't believe in any of this, and I didn't like. I just want an escape. I was ready to do anything. I no expectations. I just kept doing it, doing it, doing it, and I got lucky.
You are saying right now, I'll be going for 10, 15 days, then I'll come out like this and
I
that.
mean,
This is expectation.
this has some expectation. I don't know. I started developing expectation even to these kind of things. Before, when I started with past life regression and even Reiki, I didn't have any expectation. I just knew I was in a bad place, and I was ready to do anything. And if things happen, they happen. But I don't know now. I've become more calculating even with these kind of stuff. Like I don't know. I kind of you know tend to imagine things like this will happen, that will happen. Now I started having expectations. Because
Okay.
before I didn't understand anything about this world. So no expectation. Now I can understand a little bit stuff, so I'm having the same expectations that I have with my work or relationship, you know.
Yes, yes, yes. It's okay. We
Hmm.
don't have any other choice.
Should I,
We
if I
have
work on the root cause, can I get rid of this
what?
expectations, focusing on expectation?
Expectations come sometimes, but we should not be worried like that. It comes, you see it, and then you don't get attached to it. It's okay. Don't make things big in the mind like that. With the process, everything changes, and if we have good intention and motives and we are working, good will come to us. In that sense, we'll meet right people, will be touched with their teachings, they will change our lives and everything. It's a process. It's not, nobody has become a Buddha in a day.
Hmm.
Mm, got it.
Yes, his intention, his motive was for the higher.
Intention. I think some people came late and they left.
Are we going to do this on a regular basis?
What? The tarot?
Yeah.
Tarot, I don't know, maybe after, because there are so many things we do, sometimes family constellation, past life. Past life, I'll be doing next time. And then we are doing what? So many things we are doing. Tarot, then numerology, then
Do you also teach pendulum?
I teach what?
Pendulum.
Pendulum. Pendulum. He can teach you. Abrar can teach you. He uses all the time. Pendulum.
I use pendulum
Well,
even
Abrar
in.
hasn't taught me yet. I'm just asking Abrar for the
It's
answers.
very tricky, right? It's not that simple because you might end up getting wrong answers.
Hmm.
No, not pendulum is not going to give you wrong answer, but
Might be.
you need a particular answer, so you can with your mind can affect the result like that,
Hmm.
and it can
Exactly.
happen with the tarot also. That's why
Ah,
people
yes.
they avoid reading tarot for themselves because they need a particular kind of outcome. They need a favorable outcome.
Yes, exactly.
So that can
That's why I was a bit afraid to ask some questions. I stopped
yeah,
asking
yeah,
the questions.
yeah, that can manipulate the energy of the pendulum or anything if we
But
are
we
doing
are
for
taught,
ourselves.
right? You taught me in level 3 how to overcome those interference of mind, how to cut off your aura, how to cut off your mind. It works for me.
Yeah, so if it works, then it works, but you never know the subtleties of mind. If it
That's
comes,
why I
then you
always confirm it with you. I mean, I've gone wrong like 2, 3 times, but I do pendulum reading every day. I ask it for every single thing, and mostly it works. Detach,
Mostly.
detach.
pendulum dowsing was there in third level, right?
Yeah, third level.
Yeah, I forgot the syllabus now.
Pendulum, and also crystal grid,
Crystals was there, yeah.
psychic
Crystal,
surgery,
psychic surgery.
crystals. I mean, level 3 is fun, but I think nothing comes close to theta.
That is the advanced things then. For that you have to be that intuitive also.
Mm.
You have to have a certain state of mind, certain clarity, certain balance in life. Yes. then you download those informations. Yeah, one day we will keep that theta reading also. Then we'll check.
Yeah, we'll do that. So I have to brush my intuition.
Yes, yes, yes. That's if we don't do the practice, then how? These are also the spiritual muscles we have to develop.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe next week put this theta reading. Let's do it the
Yeah,
next Sunday or
let's do
Saturday.
it. Let's do this.
Theta reading. So without anything, telling the areas people are affected and all, telling scanning and all everything people, So maybe next week we do that. Sujata गुम हो गई.
नहीं,
हाँ.
I'm here, but I am very sleepy. So I hope next time we do it a little sooner.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's over. We are just talking. That's it.
it's almost
Yeah,
2 o'clock
yeah.
here.
No,
Yeah,
I'm listening.
sitting around.
Yeah, nobody turned up from India. I mean, a couple of people came, but not much.
Yeah, then we are talking in English now.
Yeah, oh, that's why they are going.
That's also the thing.
Mm.
So all those 3, 4 people who came, so they were expecting in Hindi.
Yeah, yeah. Last time, Rainer,
At
he
that
saw
time
us
it was
talking in Hindi and he was like, "Oh my God, where am I?"
yeah.
Mm.
Interesting.
So let's end up here then.
Yeah.
We'll meet next week then. Simple.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good
Okay,
night.
bye.